check, mic, check, 1, 2, 1, 2, check, mic, check, mic, check my mic, microphone check. Do you want to check my mic? Have a look at my mic. Greetings. Welcome to another episode of the Clitz Conspiracy Podcast with your host, me, Philip Clitz, where you get your weekly conspiracy theory-based news, basically keeping you up to date with all the Illuminati agendas, all the New World Order stuff coming out. It's updating all the time, this Illuminati stuff, I tell ya. Crazy. Sorry, I've been away for a week. So it's 2 weeks since the last podcast. Had a gap. Sorry, just super busy. I don't want to tell you why I'm busy. I'm just busy. It's not your business, really, so don't ask. I don't want to see a comment underneath saying, why were you busy? We wanted an episode. I'm not having it. It's my business. Anyway, let's get that ugliness behind us. Sorry about that. What have we got on the show today? I really want to address this topic, but it's a bit late now because it's a week gone. I wanted this episode to be a Valentine's Day, St.Valentine's Day special. But it's, the 14th was, how long ago was it? 22 minus 14. What's that? That's 8 days ago? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 days ago. It's a week and a day. I'm a bit late, so, I missed that bandwagon, as they say. I don't know if they say that, but I missed it. So anyway, so I really wanted to do that, because a lot of interesting things, the Illuminati do a lot of interesting things, every Valentine's Day, the day of love, the day of heart making and heartbreaking. I'm sorry, I've got a really got a bad throat. No, that's not what I was going to say. I got a really just pretty negative experiences with Valentine's Day. I don't know if my mum's listening. She'll know, but I don't really want to get into it. Oh, you know what? I'm waffling again. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to do it anyway because some important stuff came out last week. And so yeah, happy belated Valentine's to all you lovebirds out there. No, I'm not going to play any smooth soul, because this isn't a radio show, this is an Illuminati podcast. So I'm in a bit of a bad mood, as you can tell. So you're not going to get any lovey-dovey stuff from me. What else? We've got some news. We've got quite a few things actually happened in the past week. There was a Super Bowl, the Grammys, and Kanye West declared himself bankrupt. Well, not bankrupt. He's $55 million in debt. So I didn't know what I wanted to call that news segment. I was thinking boner of the week, but I think I got that from another show. What do I want to call it? Oh yeah, Kaboom. The Kaboom of the week. With a explosion. And Kanye West is my Kaboom of... I'm giving away too much. Anyway, welcome to the show. Also, bloomin' hell, check out my YouTube videos, please. I've got loads of them. No one's watching them. And no one's listening to this podcast. So if you are listening to this podcast, I don't know, tell a friend or something. Because the message is really, it's just falling, not even upon deaf ears. It's fallen to no one. Ungrateful. So please spread the message. And I don't know. Hello, I guess. I don't know. I'm in a bad mood, as I said. Hello, welcome, Clitz Conspiracy. Welcome. Alright. Enough of that. Enough of that. Stop! Music. Thank you. I don't know, I feel like I should have control of that, but I don't. I don't understand why I don't have control of that, but whatever. Welcome to the show. So yeah, I really can't be bothered to drag it out any longer. Let's get into it. Alright, St.Valentine's Day. Obviously, St. Valentine's Day, as you know, loved around the world as the day of love. The day a lot of people profess love, or confess, I don't know which word's right, but they say their love. Usually it's hidden, like nervous, and then Valentine's Day is the day where, sorry about that, just a little burp. Yeah, usually Valentine's Day is the day, you know, they tell people they like them or love them or want to stick their little sausage, you know, where the sun, I don't know, just making phrases up. So yeah, that's basically, yeah, that's Valentine's Day. Corporations make a lot of money on this day. It was originally an Illuminati created holiday, the New World Order, you know, the powers that be, whatever you want to call them. They started it, and they were like, you know, we can make a bit of money off, you know, just making people tell each other they love them and buying like ridiculous gifts for each other, like jewelry and chocolates. So yeah, they they started it, but then they realised that actually it benefits them on a deeper level, because Valentine's Day. Well, first things first. Yeah, the Illuminati, the powers that be, the New World Order, the occult, whatever. Let's get it straight. They do not want, and I'll repeat this, they do not want a monogamous society. They don't. And I'll tell you why. Because that breeds, monogamy breeds simplicity. And simplicity breeds order. And order brings realization. Have I got that right? I don't know if I got that right. But in either case, if you're monogamous, then it's, you know, we're a bit more, how can I say, a bit more stable in thought. They don't want that. What they want is, you know, the bottom pile, the real, you know, the plebs, the proletarian, you know, they want them to be, you know, completely just mind buggery crazy, you know, going out all the time, getting wasted, and, you know, having babies left, right, and centre. You know, they want an unstable, both sexually and therefore mentally unstable, lower class. There's a book by George Renines, and it's called Why. And I don't know. I think maybe I can bleep this out. Maybe I'll just have to bleep myself out. It says Why the Poor Bleep. Why, by George Renines. It's a great book. It's a bit of a saucy title. It's called Why. Again, it's called Why Do the Poor Bleep. You won't find it on Amazon. You'll have to, I don't know, search on probably his own website. I'll put a link up or something. Don't know. Just type in the title. You'll probably find book. Type in that title. Why the poor bleep? And I don't have to explain what the bleep is. You know what the bleep is. Begins with an F, ends in a K, has UC in the middle of it. So yeah, check that out. It's just search that in book. But yeah, basically they don't want a monogamous society. They want I guess polygamous society. Maybe not polygamous, but a society that's just doing whatever they want. And the Illuminati found out that actually Valentine's Day does the opposite of what it's supposed to. It actually, statistically, you can. I mean, this is in all real publications that are not made up. So check them out. You'll find out that on a week after St. Valentine's Day. So this is a week after St. Valentine's Day. You'll find the most breaking down, breakups of relationships and divorces and so forth. Most of them are filed or done a week after St. Valentine's Day. Why is that? It's not entirely known. I don't know, some sociology man or woman has probably done a study on it. I should really have read up on it before, but I'm a busy man chasing up on the Illuminati and stuff, so you try and do this job, mate. As I say, I'm not in a good mood today, so don't test me, buddy. So yeah, my guess, I mean, I'm not a sociology man myself, but I like to feel like I do dabble a bit in, the Illuminati is about political, economical. Did I say that one already? Financial, it's a bit about, politics in society. So I feel like I am a bit of a boffin without actually reading up on any books on sociology. So yeah, no, my guess, I don't know. But my guess, I mean, I don't know. It could be. You know what it could be? It could be that expectations go that bit higher. You know what I mean, on Valentine's Day. But my guess. Again, I don't know. But yeah. So on this day, luckily, the Illuminati killed two birds with one stone. They get pardon my French, a shite ton of money from people buying all types of gifts for their loved ones, or for who they presume are their loved ones, and then they also mess around with society because there's so many breakups and people become deluded after Valentine's Day that they end up doing the Illuminati's bidding and basically breaking up and then going batshit crazy and jumping on the first pole that they say. Sorry about the image, whoever's listening. I hope there's no Christians listening. But yeah, anyway, not the sidetrack. So, every Valentine's Day, it seems it's becoming a trend. I always keep up to date with the Illuminati, and I put this date in my calendar, not because I have a Valentine's, but I always keep an eye out on Valentine's Day because a lot of stuff goes down. The Illuminati do a lot of stuff. Obviously, they don't put it on their webpage, the New World Order.uk.com.us, I don't know what the .aol or whatever. Obviously, they don't have a webpage, or else it will defeat the purpose of it being a secret society. Or maybe they do have a webpage. I don't think they do, though. But anyway, no, you'll find that a lot of politicians or governments that are controlled by the Illuminati will do a lot of things on Valentine's Day just to ruffle feathers, just to, push people over the edge that one little bit more and more and more, until one day people just go completely crazy and everyone will just, start fighting or bleeping. So, first one, this comes from New Zealand. And there's quite a few other countries that did this one before. In England they do it. In America I think they do it. In France they do it. In Austria and New Zealand just came up with it this year. It's that the main thing that they've actually put into the curricula at schools. It says children should be taught to send multiple cards on Valentine's Day to friends, not just potential girl or boyfriends. And they're taught at a young age to do this. It's sickening, because what they're basically doing is they're teaching children to be, frivolous. I'm not saying that. Frivolous with who they, for want of a better word, mate with. Who are they? Who they are attracting to and in a relationship with, i.e., mating with. I know it sounds a bit weird. They're children at the end of the day, so I'm not really thinking about that yet. But it plants the seed, and that's the thing. That's the thing, is that I don't know. I feel really uncomfortable with this one because you're playing with children's minds. They should, honestly, the way I see it is that they should have one card. They're given one card, I don't know, however old they are, 8 years old, 9 years old, in the Valentine's Day, they're given one card. Here's your card, Jimmy, here's your card. Jimmy says, thank you. He said, look, Jimmy, look at all the girls in the class. Who do you like? Who do you fancy? Jimmy said, I don't know. He says, and the teacher has to, this is what I feel like the teacher says, he says, Jimmy, pick one. Look. What about Becky? Look at Becky. She's pretty. And he looks at Jimmy, says, I don't really find, but no. You have to pick one. Pick one. What about Lisa? What does Jimmy say? Jimmy says, alright, maybe Lisa. Then they write Lisa down. Write it down. Say, I love you, Lisa, or something. I don't know. I might be a bit forward. That is a bit forward, to be honest. They shouldn't really be saying, I love you, in a card if they're 8 years old. But whatever. You're my Valentine's. I don't know what they do. Whatever. But one. Just pick one. I'm sick and tired of this. Just teaching our kids to just be all over the place, like one Don John or something. Just just relates back to like bloody Babylonian wars and just being all over the place. It's disgusting. Anyway, alright, this is another one. This comes from Holland. Surprise, surprise, or Netherlands, or Netherlands land, wherever you're from. However you pronounce it. This is disgusting. Laws loosened on roofing chocolates on Valentine's Day, and especially on Valentine's Day. On other days, the laws are just as harsh as they were, but on Valentine's Day, it's basically saying you may not just drug, but roofies are they're for donkeys. They're donkey tranquilizers. So you could put strong drugs in chocolates on Valentine's Day. Obviously, chocolates on Valentine's Day, chocolates are strongly associated with Valentine's Day. So imagine that. Jimmy is now a grown man, and he's taking Lisa, who's a grown woman, on a Valentine's Day date, and he roofies her. What do you think? And then in Holland, they're just like, whatever, mate. You know, you can do it. I don't know how they sound in Holland, but you can do what you want on that day, because the laws on roofing, on drugging people through via chocolates, is loosened. Ridiculous. Alright, this next one's just a basic universal one. Social and potentially financial benefits to having multiple Valentine's Day partners, e.g. betting pools at places of work to see who can get the most Valentines, these are promoted. In places of work, there's major promotion to see who can get the most Valentines. Now that's sickening. That's it. That's just like, I don't know. That's like, you know, how many birds can you snog in a bar or something? It's like one of them. That's disgusting. But you know, that's everywhere. That's in places like South Africa, where else? Brazil, London, Mexico, Rome, Catford in South London. Yeah, loads of places. Wow, this goes on, and that is like, come on, why? What? Obviously, I know why, because they want a society that is bred to be, you know, stupefied and just go batshite crazy. But yeah, okay, and this, the Pate de Resistance. Don't know if I said that right. I'm not French. This is the Big Bang. This is the Big Bang Walla. And this is applied to pretty much most of Europe. I was shocked when I heard this. I couldn't believe my ears. The Illuminati are banning the sexual position, the missionary position. They are banning the missionary position. What is the missionary position? If you don't know, if you're underage, it's fine. It's just the most basic type of sex. I don't know. It's probably the one that you'll see most often in Hollywood films or softcore pornography. So if you are a kid, you've probably been exposed to that anyway. So that's not shocking. It's when you're face to face with a partner. And yeah, they're banning it. Why? Why are they banning it? They're banning it basically. Well, their official reasoning is because there's funner positions. That's literally what they said. They said there's more fun positions. Though, just, you know. But they also like it's. But is that why? That's not a good enough reason to ban a. How are you gonna police that? How are you gonna police a sexual position? I don't know. Get informants to see who's having sex face to face. Why are they getting rid of it? Because the missionary position breeds intimacy. You're looking into your partner's eyes, jumping up and down. You're thinking, I might be fancying this one. And they're thinking, no, the Illuminati, New World Order, the occult, they're thinking, no, don't go down that path. Don't. Because that might breed monogamy. And that's what they don't want. They don't want a monogamous society, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want that. So the missionary position, that's the enemy for them. That is potentially, you know, a couple going down the wrong path for them. They don't want monogamy. No siree. So, I mean, when the news broke out, a lot of people up and down, I mean, across the world have been basically protesting, saying it's a complete violation of human rights. But, you know, the Illuminati can do what they want. So, you know, you just got to be careful now. Just got to be careful. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, that's it. That's pretty much all they've done this Valentine's Day. But I mean, as I said, every year they do something. They do something. The big one, obviously, was banning the missionary position. You've undoubtedly heard about it because it's been all over the news. There's been protests everywhere about it in every country I can think of. So, you know, it's big news. You know, guaranteed next Valentine's Day, New World Order will be doing something along these lines again. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. They are very dastardly, and they love to mess with people's hearts and minds on Valentine's Day. They love to do it. And they love, honestly, I hate Valentine's Day. It's a long story. Both my parents actually broke up on Valentine's Day some years ago when I was a young boy. I'm not gonna lie, it was my mother who basically she came home with another man. I was there actually the whole time, sleeping. I was in the next room sleeping. I knew she used to come home with I think his name was Ralph. Yeah, the Ralph, I think. It was Ralph? I can't remember. He was an IT technician from down the road actually. I used to play with his son, who was he was a little bit older than me. But yeah, Ralph, IT technician. And yeah, my mum wasn't hiding it from me. I know she had some balls, and basically, yeah, my dad came home one day, and you know, what can I say? It was, you know, horrendous. I was traumatized. Felt guilty because I was like, maybe I should have said something. But I don't know. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have changed anything because Ralph used to give me free computer parts for my computer, and you know, it was old stuff though, but it was still computer parts, and he would build them. He'll come in and build them. It wasn't the latest tech, but he was a nice chap. I don't know. I felt it wasn't my place, you know. I wouldn't have done anything differently. I admit that. But I still feel a bit guilty. You know, like I was kind of in there. Like we basically developed another family while my dad would go out to work and stuff. It was pretty strange actually. I think it's why I've developed the way I have. You know, honestly, I still talk to Ralph now and again. Him and my mum, they don't really, you know, they don't see each other really anymore. I do occasionally. Ralph does come over, and you know, I don't know what they get. I don't ask what they get up to, but ever since then, and this was on Valentine's Day, and ever since then, on that Valentine's Day, I just, you know, I kind of get a thick feeling when I'm hear the word. The sentence St. Valentine's Day, or the word, or the phrase, just like it gives me a kind of like, you know, just like I want to, you know what I'm saying? Just a little disgusting. But you know, I love my mum, love my dad, but you know, it's pretty horrific that period of time. Anyway, not to get too dark. So yeah, till next year. What have we got in the news? Oh, so much news. I don't want to waffle on because I've got my favourite segment, the debating segment, the debater. is the name of the segment this week. It's just a regular same debating segment, but you know, with a different name. I'm still playing with these names, seeing which one works. You know, checking every week. The debater sounds good, but I don't know if this one will stick. Actually, I'll be honest. I say it now that I say it out loud. When I wrote it down, it sounded like the Terminator, but when I say it, the debater, it sounds like the masturbator. Pardon my French. But yeah, let me get into some news. So yeah, a lot has happened in the past week. New Beyonce video, coupled with the Super Bowl, came out. The new Beyonce video is very pro-black, I'd like to say. I shall say. It is very pro-black. And she doesn't hide it. She does not hide it. She knows it's pro-black. And it's confused all Illuminati leading conspiracy theorists. They don't know. I've watched the video probably about 120 times now. I'm really trying. I'm finding it hard to find any solid Illuminati imagery in the video. There's one or two things, but it's not concrete. I mean, I saw a couple of triangles, and pyramids. Sorry, I saw a few pyramids in there. It was nothing. I don't know. I couldn't. Maybe something's changed, you know. Maybe something's happened between her and the Illuminati overlord that is her husband, Jay-Z. I don't know, but it's lacking a lot of Illuminati imagery. Maybe she's trying to. My theory is this: she's trying to lull us into a false sense of security. So, you know, the intelligence amongst us, me and my fellow conspiracy theorists, will basically think that, oh, she's not in the Illuminati anymore. Then bam, she'll do something horrendous and she'll remind us that yes, she is in the Illuminati and married to one of the most grotesque men in the Illuminati. That is Mr. Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, Jigga what man. So yeah, and then she performed at the Super Bowl, which is also heavily Illuminati influenced show. The only signs I saw of Illuminati imagery from her there in the Super Bowl was her, and I speak about this on my YouTube channel. Check out Don Falasco. That's DonFalasko TV. Don Falasco TV. That's on YouTube.com. You could type that in. That's www. Or if you're on a computer, you'll type in HTTP 2 dots and then two I think it's forward slashes www. So that's W for William, W for William, W for William, dot, dot for dot, like a little point. YouTube, I'm not going to spell that out, it's too long. It's like YouTube, like a tube that's yours. YouTube.com. And then type my name, Clitz, that's CLITZ, Clitz, and then conspiracy. If you don't know how to spell it, boo sucks to you, mate. And then you'll find my videos on my latest Clitz Conspiracy News. I do a weekly news program on there. I talk about her and Lady Gaga, because Lady Gaga also performed at the Super Bowl. I talk about their uncanny similarity, and this is rife throughout Super Bowl history, their resemblance to the Whore of Babylon. So obviously Whore of Babylon, evil lady, and if they're trying to replicate the image of the Whore of Babylon, then obviously that spells bad news. So yeah, that was that's what else happened. Oh, Rihanna stormed out of the Grammys. she had to leave. She didn't. Well, the official story is that it's unknown why she stormed out. People say she stormed out. That's not the case. She didn't storm out. She was stormed out. She was stormtroopered out by Illuminati stormtroopers. She was physically restrained and taken away in restraint by the Illuminati. Why? It is believed, and this is only by the testimony of one cleaner who was at backstage with her at the Grammys or near her. She apparently broke down and started screaming about how she was basically how she was fed up with her lifestyle of being a slave, as it were, for the Illuminati, and she broke down, and the Illuminati took her in for an emergency reorientation. So they're going to rewire her brain, physically and mentally. They do the whole lot, the Illuminati, and trust me, Rihanna is a very, very important asset to the Illuminati. No matter how expendable they pretend some of their pop stars are, Rihanna is, or Riri as she's affectionately known, is very important. So they need to reorientate her instantly, and I think they've already done it. I think they've already done it. So yeah, I'm sure she'll be back, basically being eye candy and propaganda for the Illuminati. What else? This week is a new mini segment I do in the news. It's called Kaboom of the Week, and I introduce it like this: my Kaboom of the Week. And I'll do a sound effect. You probably would have just heard the sound effect that's actually going on right now. My Kaboom of the Week. What is a kaboom? A kaboom is obviously an explosion. I just did it. My Kaboom of the Week, my big news of the week. Kanye West. Mr. West. I don't know, is that his real name? West. I've never... Clint Eastwood. I mean, he's named... It's an Eastern Wood he was named after. But West. How can that even... What is a Kanye anyway? Sounds like a type of chicken or something. Alright. Topical humour right there. Anyway, that's enough funny business. Kanye West has said that he is now $55 million in debt. You need to take this with a pinch of salt. Obviously he's not in debt because he's in the Illuminati. Members of the Illuminati never become in debt. At least financially they never become in debt. Morally they become in debt to the devil. That's a given. You sell your soul, what's going to happen? But anyway, so he's not in debt. It's a ruse. Basically, he's gathering sympathy and potential money from the idiot society around him to just, I don't know, for kicks, because he knows he can do it. And he's just like, I don't know, he's a rich man, infinite wealth, infinite superpowers, and he's just, for shites and giggles, he's just, playing us along like one of those little horses, those wooden horses on a string. And it's working, because I've heard a lot of people who are non-Illuminati affiliated have paid him money for no reason, because they're brainwashed. Luckily, I'm not brainwashed. So he's not, but the reason why he's my Kaboom of the week is because he's Kanye West, and he's a bit of a knob cheese. So That's Kanye West, and he was my kaboom of the week. You know what I always find fascinating about those sound effects is they actually, it had to come from an actual explosion. So the bomb that I just sampled there might be the last sound that an individual heard before they were ripped to shreds. Although they do say the bomb that drops on you, you don't hear. So maybe that wasn't the last, but regardless, it was a bomb that might have obliterated someone. Unless it was a controlled bomb, or maybe it is synthesized completely. Anyway, my new my new old segment, the regular segment, the debating segment, the debater, as I said previously, called other things. This one again comes in from my mum. She's the only one sending in for these ones, so if you're getting sick and tired of them, it's your fault because you're listening and you're not sending me any queries. You can send them on Podomatic, you can send them on my Twitter, you can send them on my YouTube, you can send them on the Gmail from Don Falasco, not my Gmail, I don't have Gmail. You can send them on my blogger, you can send them in my post, you can send them to my face. You can do any of them, but you're choosing not to, so both sucks. You got my mum again. My mum says, do video games cause bad behaviour? Honestly, mum, that's a bit of a tame question. I'm pretty sure you got that one. That's lifted straight from the internet right there. That's lifted. That's an internet question right there. Oh wait, sorry, there's some more of the message. It says, did Michael call? Michael. Did Michael call? He said he was sorry for, oh God, thank mum. He said he was sorry for calling you son. He knows you are a grown man and that you are not, in italics. Oh wow. She knows how to type. That you are not his biological son. But he just wants us all to work it out and get along with each other. Oh wow, this is quite deep. Please understand and don't be mad. He's the only man that I can give myself open. Oh God's sake, mum. I can't read that out. I can't even read that. Bloody hell. Thank you, mum, for that. Didn't want to... Alright. If you're hearing this, I don't care that you called me son. I'll talk to you in person, Michael. Why she got to say that? That's really bummed me out now. Bloody hell. Anyway, to your original boring question, mum. Do video games cause bad behaviour? Of course not. Are you stupid? Sorry, mum, I didn't mean to say that. Just a general thing. Video games don't cause bad behaviour. Inconsistent behaviour management, and also sleeping with the next door neighbour on Valentine's Day and creating a second family while your husband goes out to work every day causes bad behaviour. Thank you very much, mum, and thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. I've been your host, Philip Clitz. Remember to subscribe and all that nonsense, whatever. Goodbye.